to Build a Dream on. It's a great song. But it'd be the trumpet section, and I like pump myself up to it. Yeah. And then I just like, time to shred some concrete. I'm a K-6 art teacher in Iowa. I have about 600 students between two schools. And I'm also the coordinator for the Iowa City School District. So I kind of oversee setting up community projects for the arts, art shows, and things like that with the kids. I was in a band. We called it jump rock. It was like happy hardcore, I guess. I found I really liked being in a band, but when it came to like my free time, I wasn't practicing music. I was doing graphic design. Like I just loved creating the image for the band. I liked working in Photoshop and things like that. I was into this tabletop Warhammer game, although I never really played it. I just liked making scenery for it, and it got me into scratch building and like kit bashing, like model kits. I was always into models as a little kid, so I like just tearing them apart and building stuff. Because I always heard that's what they did for the Star Wars movies. I was real into Star Wars, like everybody in my generation. Last year I did for the Robot and Butterfly, I did all the music for it, and I like doing that. I've always kind of liked blending the art, and I've always loved music. I grew up playing piano, and it would kill probably my piano teacher to know that I didn't touch a keyboard once to do the whole thing. I was building it in the garage, and people would come by and they'd ask, "What's that?" This big robot. And rather than explaining it, I could just say, "Oh, I'm an art teacher," and they'd just laugh, and it was like all understood. I just figured the art teacher should probably have the best costume at the Halloween parade. So I just wanted it to be real low tech, because when a kid goes, "How'd you do that?" and you say, "Oh, it was just cardboard," they go, it's just nice. I like it being very accessible. Like I really like really good crayon art. You don't have to have like $20 colored pencils to have an amazing picture. Well, this is like for the Robot and Butterfly. I'd put this up on the wall, just this little thing. The kids would have created this just with scraps of pages. It's just cobbled together paper, and color swatches and rope and other things we had. And once we finished this, then we'd make the characters, and then when we finished that, we'd animate it. Only stuff from here gets used for the movie. Not everything gets used, and they know that. But they know that if something's going to happen in the movie, it starts here. And kids like vote on like which ones they like most. So the ones that got the most votes turned out to be the ones I'd draw closely. Although I'd kind of combine things from certain ones that I liked. So these are set designs that are going to be in our new movie. Real early stage. There's going to be some giant castle-looking thing. And well, so this year we're doing a music video, which is what I wanted to do last year. I did the music last year, but I wanted the students to actually eventually come up with lyrics and create the whole thing. it's almost like students are working in like 4 dimensions. They like it's a story that they are actively telling. The idea that the final product is not it. It's like it's so pure that the process is what they are going for. Like they love painting and just moving the brush around and seeing what that creates. The line becomes like, well, why don't you make art? And if you teach for long enough, it's like there's no difference.